What's going on, guys? My name is MrHurriicane. Welcome back to the Minnesota Gophers Dynasty. Third game of the season for Minnesota. 1-1, 0-1 in Big Ten after a very tough loss against the Penn State Nittany Lions in the last episode. And in that game, Mitch Leidner, the quarterback, threw 5 interceptions and ended up losing by 1 score. So we definitely have to correct the turnover issues and play a good game against the number 25 team in the nation. The Big Ten has a lot of strong teams this year, and Indiana has found their way into the top 25. It's our first road game on the season, looking for our first Big Ten victory, and hopefully put last week's downfalls behind us. Week 4 is here, and we get underway as Indiana has the ball to open the game. Out of the shotgun, quarterback Nate Sudfeld looks to hand off. No, he keeps it. It's a read option, taking it up the middle, and Nate Sudfeld picks up a gain of 12 on the first play from scrimmage. Hopefully the defense can step up this week. They had a very tough game against Penn State as Sudfeld fakes inside and pitches out to Griffith up the sideline in Minnesota territory, and Griffith to the 25 and finally met as he picks up 41 yards. A big play to put Indiana in the red zone. Sudfeld fakes, run inside, and Andre Gaines is there to make the play. Finally a stop to this read option as Gaines makes a very nice hit on the quarterback, forces 3rd down and 8. The blitz is brought, Sudfeld passes and caught over the middle for a first down by Ricky Jones working on Sam Graves. Now a 1st and goal, Sudfeld blocks to the left, Sudfeld to the end zone, and he'll run this one in. 6-yard touchdown for Indiana. They drive right down the field. Excellent possession as they go up 7-0. Quick update here in the first quarter as Wisconsin, off to a tough start this season, loses to NC State. They are 0-2. Now the Golden Gopher offense as we get started with an inside give to Kevin Martindale, the top running back on the team, for a 9-yard gain. Obviously with the 5 interceptions last week, we have to take better care of the football. Running again, it's Lamar Washington hitting the backfield, lost 2 or 3, and that's going to force Minnesota into a 3rd down and 3. Leidner with trips left, rolling out of the pocket, off balance, pass is incomplete. Looking for Kirkpatrick, and the pass was behind him. 4th down, Minnesota goes 3 and out. After a promising drive to begin the game, Indiana goes with a give to Daryl Chestnut up the middle for a gain of 14. We struggled against the run last week, as well as in the first game against Army. Now Sudfeld back to Chestnut, trying to go outside, and a good tackle by Ray Dixon after a pickup of 5. So 3rd and 4 as Indiana rushes back to the line. Johnson comes on a blitz as the pass lobbed outside, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by Matt Smith. I've said his name a lot so far in the first 3 games. More good coverage from our new nickelback. May have some promise there with Matt Smith. Minnesota will take over after the punt as we try to get a 1st down on this possession. Handoff goes to Lamar Washington, and he will pick up about 3. Once again, a 3-headed attack with Berkeley Edwards, Lamar Washington, and Kevin Martindale, who checks into the game now. Leidner back to pass, pressure, down the field, and knocked away at the last second by Deshaun Hurley. Just an excellent play by the defensive back, forcing 3rd and 7. Minnesota goes 3 wide. Leidner from the gun. Blitz is brought. Pass to Martindale. Picks up a block. Falls over his own man. Duckett for an 8-yard catch and run. That's enough to move the chains. It could have been more if Duckett wasn't blocked into him, and he comes in motion on 1st and 10. The jet sweep goes to Doug Duckett. Outruns 1 defender. 1st down and more for Duckett, picking up 18. Our slot receivers always carry the football a few times every now and then, and Duckett's providing that spark. Now Martindale, he'll bounce this outside, but being pursued by a very fast defender, and Martindale, not many guys catch up to him, let alone close in like that. He's still got 36 and sets up Minnesota inside the 20. 3 wide, Berkeley Edwards inside, good blocking up front, and Edwards is close to the marker, and an 11-yard gain will result in a Minnesota 1st down. Goal to go, 2 wide, pistol formation. Leidner dropping back, steps up in the pocket, has room, and touchdown, Minnesota. Mitch Leidner keeps it himself, and Minnesota has tied the game. Here's another look. Both receivers on the outside run slants. Good coverage in the end zone, but they leave an opening for Leidner to take advantage. 7-7, 3:14 to go in the first. Indiana back on the attack with a screen pass out. The bubble screen to Jamal Newton for a gain of 9. 2nd down and 1 to the shotgun again. Sudfeld back to pass. Pressured and sacked. Damaris Peppers came in quick, and he sacks to force a 3rd down and 7. Can we get off the field? Three-man front is Sudfeld. Draw play to Chestnut, and Manning's all over it. Lost one, and Indiana never had a chance to convert that. They punt, and Minnesota, the defense steps up for the touchdown drive, and Leidner back to pass. Fires, and it's intercepted by Oliver, but a flag is down. There wasn't a late hit on Leidner or anything. We'll take a look here as it's offsides on Indiana. So it was a free play for Minnesota. Not a big deal. As you can see, the linebacker is indeed offsides. So no harm done. Minnesota keeps possession. Diamond formation as Leidner fakes inside. Now flips it out to Washington. He's close to the marker before he's tackled to the ground for a gain of 5. It's still kind of a battle between he and Edwards to see who's going to get more snaps after Martindale. Now Leidner passing on 3rd and 7, and Adam Kirkpatrick makes the grab. 15 yards on 3rd down to move the chains. Minnesota threatening to score again. Late first quarter, Leidner fakes short. Good coverage. Leidner has nowhere to go as he's sacked. The entire Indiana defensive front had a meeting in the backfield as Leidner lost 5. We begin the second quarter, 2nd and 15. Mitch Leidner open as Doug Duckett, looking for a block as he gets it in a first down. 18 yards in the air to Duckett as he moves the chains. Now Kirkpatrick comes in motion, handoff to Martindale. Opened up the middle and he gets 8, so 3rd and 2 for Minnesota. Doug Duckett in the slot. Berkeley Edwards next to Leidner out of the shotgun as he will throw for it. 4-man rush as Leidner passes, and it's complete for a first down to Jamel Harbison, who really had a great first game of the season, has been quiet since. 2nd and goal, Leidner. Play action to his left side. He'll take off, but nowhere to go as he will lose 3 on the play and be sacked. 3rd and goal for Minnesota from about the 8-yard line. Leidner dropping back to throw. Fires left and intercepted. Leidner took a hit and forced that one. That is a bad turnover in the red zone. That's the first on the day here in the second quarter. Still 7-7. We'll see another look as Wojtarski was the intended receiver. But those mistakes have to be corrected. Indiana turns us over, and Sudfeld drops back to pass as he faces a free rusher, and Sudfeld is sacked. Matt Henderson came free. Now 3rd down and 17 as Minnesota goes to the nickel 3-3-5, and Sudfeld off balance. He was hit and his pass is caught, but not enough for the first down. He got 15. But what I like so far from this defense is we're getting to the quarterback. So far our pass rush has been great. Indiana has the punt. Back is David Clark at his own 30-yard line. Fields the kick up the middle. Now breaks to the outside, jukes, and he's down just ahead of midfield, so a 17-yard return. Great field position for Minnesota as Leidner turns and hands off to Lamar Washington. Follows blocks up past the first down marker, and Washington has 8. That was set up by the pulling guard and Tyler Hartman making a key block on a linebacker. This time it's Martindale looking to break this outside, unable to, but still gets about 7 yards. He and Washington are both looking good as Berkeley Edwards now checks into the game. From the shotgun, handoff Edwards to the left. Blocks out in front, and Edwards has another first down for Minnesota. We ran the ball successfully in the first half, 121 rushing yards. Now Leidner off play action, rolling outside, and Leidner just gets rid of it, makes the smart decision. Indiana's pass defense has been solid so far, so we've ran the ball quite a bit. 3rd and 6, it's a toss to Edwards, breaking to the edge, and Berkeley Edwards! Touchdown, Gophers! On 3rd and 6, we go to the ground game. It's conservative, but the blocks were set up, and it worked. Touchdown, Minnesota, we've taken the lead. Since Indiana's first possession, our defense has taken over the game. Minute 12 to go in the half as Sudfeld wants the screen. Caught by Chestnut. As this is enough for the first down, it's only a gain of 7, but it moves the chains. 1 minute and a second to go. 2 timeouts for Indiana. Sudfeld back to pass again. Caught by Newton, reaching up to pull it down for the 11-yard grab. Indiana uses a timeout. Nearing Minnesota territory from the shotgun. Sudfeld back to pass again. Pressured, he got hit, put it up in the air and intercepted! Sam Graves picks it off, and Minnesota will take over. It was Owen Salzwedel who applied pressure, and he took a shot downfield, but Sam Graves, there is his 2nd interception on the season. Minnesota's in the driver's seat with 52 seconds. Leidner, bubble screen to the right, caught by Martindale, up past the 30, and he's out of bounds after a gain of 21 yards. Minnesota does have all 3 timeouts, plenty of flexibility. Man in motion as the give is to Martindale, finding room inside, puts his hand down and keeps going for 16 yards. Now in Indiana territory from the shotgun with a man in motion. Leidner fakes the jet sweep. Roll right, dumped off to Martindale to the 40 and pushed out of bounds. Minnesota stops the clock again, still all 3 timeouts. 1st and 10. Leidner, short pass to the right. Nice spinning grab by Berkeley Edwards. It's all been short for Minnesota on this drive as he picks up 9. In field goal range as Leidner back to pass. Shot to the end zone for Wolodarski and incomplete. We try to take a shot at the end zone to our big number 1 wideout, but instead we'll settle for the field goal at the end of the first half. Ryan Santoso's kick is up and it splits the uprights. Minnesota takes a 17-7 lead into halftime. I'm extremely impressed with the defense, but can they keep it up for another half of football? 10-point lead, second half is up next. Welcome back to the third quarter as Minnesota with a 10-point lead has the football to open the third, and we've been in control since the first possession for Indiana. Leidner passing for the first time of the half, and he fires to Jamel Harbison, who makes the grab for a Minnesota first down, gain of 12, but it's been all about the ground game for us so far in this game. Leidner, however, with the play action, is going to slide out of the pocket to his right off balance. Wide open! Jamel Harbison for 26. And now the pass game has become our focus early in the third. Leidner goes play action once more. Dump it off to Adam Kirkpatrick. Not much, a gain of 5, so decision time on 3rd and 4. With a 10-point lead, Minnesota comes out 3 wide receivers. Play action for Mitch Leidner. Running out of the pocket, good coverage. Leidner a sprint to the edge, and he's caught from behind. No first down, and Minnesota will attempt a field goal to make it 20-7. From right hash, Santoso's kick is up, and it's good again. 20-7, up by 13 with 6 minutes to go in the third. Man in motion for Indiana as Sudfeld fakes the bubble screen, fires to the sideline. Nice throw as Jamal Newton makes the grab, 16 yards. After Indiana's first possession, it looked like another long day for our defense. They've quickly turned this around as the jump ball to the outside, and Ricky Jones will lose 5 after stumbling backwards. Indiana 3rd and 10, screen pass for Chestnut, but Maurice Manning's all over it. The screen will get nothing. Minnesota stops Indiana again, and we'll see if the offense can continue to build the lead. Leidner dropping back, stepping up to run. He has room, and he's up past the 40. Leidner, he won't slide as he'll take the contact, and 15 yards. First down, Minnesota. Now from the pistol, hand off up the middle, Kevin Martindale, and he manages to get 8 yards out. There wasn't much room on that play. But our offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage. We'll go to the ground again. Martindale, but this time Indiana's there to make a play. Martindale only got 1. Now a 3rd down and 9 with the formation stacked to the left. Leidner dropping back. There's pressure. Dumps it off to Berkeley Edwards, and he won't be anywhere close to the first down marker. And that was a really bad decision. There was guys open on the outside, but we were very conservative and short-sighted, and we take the check down, and we're actually going to punt. With the way our defense has played, I trust them today. The punt goes out of bounds inside the 10, and we have the faith in our defense to continue playing well against this offense. Sudfeld, empty backfield, he's hit again, but gets the pass out to his open man. It's the halfback Chestnut. A nice 13-yard connection as Indiana nears the end of the fourth quarter. They'll hurry it back up. Sudfeld hit again, and Maurice Manning forces a pass that barely leaves the hands of the quarterback. 3rd and 5, the 3-3-5 for Minnesota as the screen again. Chestnut with the catch. Got past 1, but Lynn is there, and Chestnut won't get the first down. 4th down, Minnesota's defense does the job again. It's our football, 13-point lead. Now we want to run some clock out. Pitch outside is the Martindale trying to get to the edge, but caught from behind, only getting 4. So 3rd down for Minnesota, a critical down to keep running this clock out. Leidner back to pass, goes short to Duckett, but hit after a 2-yard gain, and he won't get the first down. Indiana's defense does a good job getting the ball back for their offense as they come out of the shotgun again. Nate Sudfeld trying to get something going. Passes to the sideline, caught by Friend. He gets 3, and another 3rd down for Indiana. They have not been very good on 3rd down today, but they need 3 this time. Sudfeld to the middle. Open is Jamal Newton, and Indiana moves the chains. First down, Hoosiers, 28-yard reception into Gopher territory. Sudfeld passing again, pressure, but Newton over the middle once more, and a first down for Indiana. Beat Andre Gaines in coverage, and suddenly Indiana in the red zone. Jones in motion, hand off Smith, he has room and into the end zone. Touchdown Hoosiers. They finally found their groove again on this drive, getting a couple big passes over the middle and the run into the end zone. It's a one-score game, 4 minutes left. A quick studio update as the Auburn Tigers have #1 LSU on upset alert. Auburn was a team we beat last season. 20-14, Minnesota with a 6-point lead. We have to run the football. Lamar Washington, not much room. Maybe got 2 on the carry. Inside of 3.5 minutes. Play clock runs down. Handoff. Edwards trying to go outside, but this Indiana defense has been stingy in the 4th quarter. Stopped in 3rd and 8. Leidner goes empty backfield. He'll be forced to pass. Leidner takes a shot downfield and airmails it out of bounds. And Minnesota has gone 3 and out. We have to punt to Indiana. Here is a look at the stats on the day. Our second half offense, not so successful. We've played very conservative, and Indiana has stepped up. Now they're only down by 6. Trying to make the comeback as Sudfeld is pressured and has to get rid of it out of bounds. Is it too much to ask this defense to get one more stop to protect this lead? 2:33 with the man in motion. Sudfeld fakes, caught from behind, and he's down after a pickup of 2, and 3rd and 8. Key down, the biggest play of the game. Minnesota rushing 4, Sudfeld pressured and sacked! Minnesota's defense does it again, Damaris Peppers! However, it's not over yet. We have to close this game out. Indiana with 3 timeouts. Handoff Edwards and a solid gain of 7 on the first play of the drive. We've got to get these 3 more yards and move the chains. Diamond package. Counter play for Washington. Makes a juke inside and he will move the chains. 7 yards for Washington. Indiana has burned 2 timeouts. 1 more first down and this game's over. Handoff Berkeley Edwards. Room inside for 5. Now, no more timeouts for Indiana. All we need is 5 yards to win this game. From the pistol, handoff incoming for Berkeley Edwards, cuts to the right, and he has the first down, and Minnesota's going to beat Indiana. That's the game. Minnesota 20, Indiana 14. And props to the defense for a great game today. They got off to an ugly start on that first possession, but we played a fantastic game getting to the quarterback, not allowing big plays, and only allowing 14 points. And quite frankly, I was very scared that our conservative play in the second half was going to cost us this game. We played on offense like a team who had just thrown 5 interceptions. One of the defining plays was Leidner's second pass that was intended deep downfield for Kirkpatrick, and a safety made a ranging play to knock it away. I had no interest of attacking this defense aggressively in the air, especially when our defense was playing well and our run game got going. We built the small lead on the defense, protect it, but my conservative decisions in this game almost backfired. There was the pitch on 3rd down and goal from like the 8-yard line, and we happened to score on it. Then in the second half, there was the really bad dump off to Edwards where there were wide open receivers downfield, and then we punted from their 39, and thankfully the defense did enough to get us this victory. We were after the quarterback, though, so effectively, and it really helped out our defensive backs as well. But hopefully this can stick around because we had some fantastic defensive games last season, but they were few and far between, and they weren't consistent enough. We played a great game against Iowa last season and played terrible against teams like Northwestern. Speaking of Iowa, the game I've had circled on our calendar for this season is here. Week 5 against number 6 Iowa. Tyrone Campbell is on the active roster for Iowa. He is their number 4 receiver and has 0 receptions on the season. Perhaps we'll meet him next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the game against Indiana. We got our victory and our first Big Ten win on the season. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in Week 5 when we play our 4th game on the year against number 6, the Iowa Hawkeyes, in the battle for the Floyd of Rosedale. This is going to be a big one. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Have a great day.